Salakia had to answer a phone call. So this is part two of this sit down lesson of about NATO holding war games on Russia's border. And border dragon drills held in Estonia. I'm gonna read where I left off at. And it says the drills are taking place amid the ongoing military offense in Ukraine. And Estonia has joined NATO in 2004, together with the ballistic neighbors of Latvia and Lithuania. Shares 300 kilometers over 186 miles border with Russia. Since the start of the conflict, NATO has significantly boosted its contingents in Eastern Europe, with the number of bloc troops in the region stretching from the Baltic to the Black Sea, now reaching some 40,000. It says Russia attacked its neighbor in late February, following Ukraine's failure to implement the terms of the Minsk agreement since the 2014, and Russia eventually reunites of the Donbass republics in Donetsk and Lugansk. The German and French broker protocols has been designed to regularize the status of the region within Ukraine state. Russia has now demanded that Ukraine officials declare itself a nuclear country that will never join the US-led NATO military bloc. Kyiv insists that the Russian offense was completely unprovoked and has denied claim it was planning to retake the two republics by force. So like I mentioned before, this goes into, even though they just doing war type game tactics, and then you have the troops that have been recently being deployed there just to do the exercise drills training, which is the bold dragon drills held in Estonia. These goes into the current amending tensions of the war in Ukraine, with Russia and Ukraine, with that current tensions. And then you got you know Russia, according to reports, the rumor might be true or not, about Russia warning Finland and the other country about potentially joining NATO this summer, which is beginning in August. So, you got all these current tensions stacking up, you know, with this ongoing tensions. Then you got this rumors of wars increasingly. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, and it reads, "And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars," right? The increase of the wars and rumors of wars. "And see ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass." And I'm going precept to that in the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 29. Salakia. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9. I meant to say Salakia. "But when ye shall hear wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, by and by." And I'm going to bring out the book of Revelations. Even though this just is a war game type training exercise, but this is still a build up for what's about to come in the near future, and we are definitely approaching those times of World War III. The Second World was past. Behold, the Third World coming quickly. because you have China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, South Korea, India, Pakistan, and all these other countries. Turkey and other countries that's as well too. Got military capability. And the nations shall rise against nations, and the kingdom against kingdoms. This is a further continual build up for what's about to come of a World War III is imminent. And we seeing signs of that. Even though these rumors of wars might become a rumor, and rumors of wars is definitely coming a reality as well too, in the times that we approach, because we are living in some biblical prophecy times, as the scriptures written. You know. And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. It reads, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly." Right? Because the World War III is imminent, and it's going to come as well too. Because we're seeing signs of that. Because we are in the beginning process and stages that's getting approached to a potential World War III, which is imminent. All these buildups of these nations that's doing these for the past couple of years, that's building up, that's doing these military exercise drills, these war game tactics, these joint exercise military drills, right along with the nation should rise against nations and the kingdom against kingdoms, even though it might be times where nations going against each other have little tensions that's calmed down, but it's going to further increase. And all these signs of these things are stacking up in the building stages of processing, heading towards an imminent World War III, and it's going to further increase in the last days. And so with that, I hope this lesson was edifying for part one of this lesson and part two that I'm currently doing right now. I hope this was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kardash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, preaching this word, truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching this word, truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching this word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball.